Today we're going to talk about what to many people is the four-letter word of heart and vascular health, and that's cholesterol. Now I know that actually has 11 letters, but let's get past that. A couple things I want to say about cholesterol. First of all is if you do a little research, you're going to find there's all kinds of myths about cholesterol that people believe. For example, did you know that 40% of heart attacks occur in people with low cholesterol? Now we all know that there's good and bad cholesterol, there's HDL, there's LDL. Now, I'm not going to go in depth into that today, but I do want to uncover some of the myths and what is the primary source of cholesterol, where is it coming from, and how do we deal with it. Many of you, like me, probably remember going back to your health class in the 80s. I'm dating myself here a little bit. I still remember my health teacher saying, if you eat margarine, that's good for your health, and if you eat butter, it's going to clog your arteries, and that's the primary source of cholesterol. Turns out that's the exact opposite of the truth. Margarine, if you do a little study, at least in the natural health community, is toxic. It's very bad for you. Good fats like coconut oil, avocado, and even grass-fed butter are actually really good for you, good for your overall health. Now, the primary source of cholesterol is not from your food. It's actually from your own liver. So when you have high salts in your blood coursing throughout your body, it starts to damage your blood vessels. And so your liver begins to manufacture cholesterol, and it acts like a Band-Aid that coats the blood vessels. In one respect, it's kind of protecting your life, because if the wrong blood vessel bursts, that could be very serious. So cholesterol can be very beneficial. It's also used to manufacture a lot of your hormones. But what happens when it does get out of control, and how do we manage that? So let's talk about that. So if we're going to lower our salts, one of the best ways to do that is through sweating. Surprisingly, one of the best forms of exercise is walking. So I'd recommend walk, and then replace that sweat and the salt that comes out with good, clean, pure water. In dealing with cholesterol, let me give you 3 D's of dealing with cholesterol. The first one is drink plenty of water. And by plenty of water, I mean good, pure water, preferably distilled water. You want to drink half your body weight in ounces, up to 80 ounces a day. If you're sweating a bunch, drink 100 ounces or maybe a little bit more than that. So drink plenty of water. Secondly is your diet. In your diet, you want to eliminate salty foods, processed foods, snacks, fast food, fried foods. Get those things out of your diet. Replace that with a good variety of vegetables, organic fruits, good, healthy, grass-fed meats. Now, why organic? Why grass-fed? Because one of the biggest problems with cholesterol is that cholesterol is manufactured and used also to surround toxins in your body. So if we're getting toxic meats, toxic milks, and toxic foods, your body's going to need more cholesterol to deal with those things, so your cholesterol goes up. So drink, diet, and the last thing is detox. Make sure that you're drinking clean water, you're not taking garbage, over-the-counter minerals and vitamins, things that your body can't process. Those things become salts in the blood, and the liver has to carry those out. And then lastly, get your urine and saliva checked. You want to make sure that your liver is functioning optimally, because the liver manufactures an enzyme that shuttles high salts out of the blood. And when it's not doing its job properly, those things build up, and then you get the whole cycle going. Those are my top tips. The 3 Ds, drink, diet, and detox, for dealing with cholesterol. Now, let's talk about what are some key products that can also help. So when it comes to products, my favorite vitamin is going to be niacin, which is vitamin B3. This has been known to be really helpful with a high cholesterol. My favorite mineral, and it's not just a mineral, It's a product called CMC, which is compound mineral colloids. This is 66 minerals in the colloidal form. Colloidal means that the minerals are so small that gravity has no effect on them, and they're super highly absorbable. So that, for liver function, is my favorite thing. Cayenne pepper is known to help remove hardened cholesterol in the arteries. So as you get your water up, you improve your diet, adding cayenne pepper can kind of go back in and help to remove hardened cholesterol. Of course, water, get yourself a good water bottle. Make sure that you're drinking the proper amount. And then lastly, I have 2 Chinese herbal remedies that can be helpful. One is just called wine extract. I've had some clients that have tried this. It's been beneficial to them. They've seen some good results with that. And then the other one is CFC, and this is for sweeping through the colon and helping to remove salts, which actually get stored up in the colon. So those would be my top recommendations without doing a urine and saliva test for cholesterol. So those are my top tips today for how to deal with a high cholesterol. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. I'll be making these videos on different type health issues in the future, and I don't want you to miss out on those. And remember, always ask where the good way is and walk in it, and you will find rest for your souls.